All right. So hello everyone. Welcome to the connecting episode of connecting with Knose Insurance. This is episode number 59. And for those who haven't met me before, my name is Sam Lee, and I'm the founder of Connect with Confidence. And we have two special guests today. We have Nathan, who's the co-founder of Knose Insurance, and we have Christina, who's the community manager for Knose Insurance as well. And today is very different. It's a sub-series of positive steps. And as you may know, I was a guest speaker at a positive event, and now I'm collaborating with Mind Connections Foundation to interview the people that is part of the positive steps event. So yeah, how you been today, Nathan and Christina? You been well, Nathan?
Yeah, really well. It's glad I'm in Sydney. It's not raining. It has been for a while, and it's Friday, so I've been great.
Can't complain with Fridays, right?
No,
TGF, yeah. Sounds good. And Christina, how are you today?
Really good. Like Nathan said, I'm also Sydney based, so I've got a lovely open blue skies, which is amazing to have after we had like I think it was 2 weeks of rain.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely a weekend to look forward to.
Sounds great. So
Okay.
yeah. So basically, I'll reintroduce again. Today, our guest comes from the Positive Steps annual event, and in 2025, this unique festival celebrated its 13th year, which is fantastic. And I'm honored to explore the heartwarming connection between our pet dogs and the power of positive thinking. And my guest today is Christina from Knose Pet Insurance and Nathan as well. And thank you for sharing your love of dogs, your commitment to community, and your passion for mental well-being. So yeah, the first question that I want to ask you is I'll start off with Nathan. How do you think dogs contribute to mental well-being, both personally and across the wider community?
yeah, well, I think in life we all have ups and downs. But if we've got a dog, one thing that you don't get is the downs. You get unconditional love all the time. Whether that's when you wake up in the morning, you come down and they go crazy with love, or you come home, or you take them for a walk. You've always got that unconditional love if things have gone wrong for yourself. I think the other side as well is they give you some routine, taking
Mm.
them for a walk every day, effectively making you exercise. Someone else being the pet, to look after. So yeah, there's a lot of ways that they can really contribute to the way you're feeling, especially on those negative times.
Very well said. I like that. Like, I guess at negative times, it uplifts your spirits up, and yeah, pets like
Yeah,
dog it just boosts your self-esteem and confidence, and you'll make me be more happier. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
yep,
Yep.
absolutely.
Cool. Very well said. And Christina, how about yourself? What do you think contributes, how dogs contribute to our mental well-being, both personally and across the wider community?
I think definitely what Nathan said resonates for me as well. Because it's that one little being that's just there for you, regardless. You could have yelled at them, you could have done whatever, they're gonna come back to you and they're gonna love you, and it's just that knowing that they're always by your side, and that's why we love our pets, but behind the pets is the people. And so it's kind of like a dual purpose, we want to look after pets so that we can look after the people behind the pets.
Mm.
Because it's such an important thing, and we see a lot of mental health issues these days. And I do think, getting out, going for that walk with your dog, everything contributes to just having a bit more of a positive outlook on life.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah,
Yes, that's very well said, Christina. And I think something I got out of you is, yeah, I guess dogs give you unconditional love, right? They're always so cheerful.
exactly.
They're always like so here to support you, and then you support back. So that's what, uh,
Yeah.
that connection, right? It's really cool. And the second question is, you've been a big supporter of the Positive Steps event because you truly recognize the powerful role dogs play in supporting mental health. And what inspired you to get involved? And do you have a story that captures this connection? And I'll start with Nathan first.
Yeah, why don't I talk about the connection, and Christina, you talk about getting involved. So personal connection for me is a close family friend of mine. He, his son, teenage son, he really, with mental health, he really thought he was going to lose him. He was very depressed, very down all the time. Um, he and his son went. He decided they'll go together. The son can choose a dog, pick a dog, and that was 15 years ago, and it changed his life. And my friend actually believes it saved his life. Just having this dog for the unconditional love, and the dog that he had chosen that he had to look after. So this 15-year-old who went from just depressed and miserable and all the time, and it really changed his life.
Inspiring story, I guess. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, mental health. It's a lot of mental health issues nowadays in the whole world. So I guess, yeah, I guess they need the support and that kind of stuff, right? And it's very cool and very well said, Nathan. And how about you, Christina? What's your input?
That was a very good introduction. So for me, I saw the Positive Steps event and it really resonated because I thought, at Knose, like I've said previously, we're not just about the pets, but we really want to show that we're involved in the community and that it's so much more than just the pets. We really care about mental health and so for me, this was just a no-brainer that Knose had to be at this event and be part of this wonderful initiative.
Very well said. I like that. And so the third question is, what message would you give to someone who might be struggling with their mental health, especially loneliness? Would you recommend a pet dog as a companion or even an icebreaker to reconnect with the world? So we start off with Nathan first.
Yeah, I think I've talked about a couple of things why a pet dog is great for mental health, but for someone who's lonely, um, you have that constant companion, that constant pet that loves you, and on the other side, it gives you routine, things you have to do. You've got to feed it every day. You've got to take it for a walk every day, get you out and about and moving, um, and take you away from your worries of the world. And yes, maybe then when you're out at the dog park, everyone chats. You can, if you want to, you can start to meet other people, chat in a very safe, simple environment that's all about the animal and it doesn't need to be about you. And I think for those reasons, if you're struggling with mental health, try and take a break from whatever is getting you down, and a pet will really do that.
Very well said. I like that. And how about for you, Christina?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing I could probably just add on is even if you can't get a pet yourself, is you can definitely volunteer, even if you volunteer at rescue groups or, at pet events. It's another way to just get involved in the community. And usually all these pet type companies are very open to having volunteers. So it's a wonderful way to give back and then usually you receive so much more back than what you give. So yeah, definitely. And if you can't have a dog, a cat is wonderful too. I've got two cats and I love them to bits. And it's not true. Cats can be very loving. My little black cat always comes and rubs on my legs, and it's just your heart just melts. So yeah, so definitely any type of pet is just a great companion to have.
Cool. Well said. So yeah, so this draws the conclusion to the three questions about positive. Now I'm gonna get into my normal podcast questions. And the first question is just to get to know you a bit better, just by socializing, like say example. Yeah, so Nathan, any plans for this weekend?
Well, this weekend, both my boys play AFL up here in Sydney,
Yep.
and both of them are playing tonight. So I guess that's prime time, right? For Friday night football.
Yeah.
They're 11 and 13,
Um,
but they're both playing football, and I volunteer as a coach for one of their teams. So that's my Friday night,
mhm.
and then Saturday I'm taking one of them to. One of them will be doing a cross country
Mm.
run. One of them doing band concert, and
Wow.
then more AFL on Sunday. So
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of my weekend is involved in kids' sports or kids' activities. It's not
Ah,
just with the band.
mm.
And in between that, like I said before, I'll have to walk the dog some point as well. Get out to the park and walk the dog.
Mm. Interesting. And
Yeah.
yeah, what kind of dogs do you have, Nathan?
I've got a Lagotto, which is, for those that don't know, they're a Italian breed.
Mhm.
They're an Italian water dog, effectively.
Yep.
In Italy, they're the dogs most commonly used for truffle hunting.
Oh, wow.
So they can get trained to um, sniff out the truffles out in the roots under trees, and they'll start digging. They'll dig them up. So if you love your lawn, not the dog for you, because they do smell things under there and start to dig. So, but they're a great dog, and they're non-shedding. So she's 3.5 now, and I've never seen. There's never been a hair in the car or on the ground. There's never been a hair anywhere.
Interesting. Nice.
Mm,
I like dogs as well. Like I actually want to get one soon. Yeah, good companion, and then walk the dog, have some
yeah.
fun. Yeah, that kind of stuff. And Nathan, and what do you like to do outside of work? What's your hobbies or interests?
Sorry, me or Christina?
You, Nathan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to exercise, so I exercise every day, either at the gym or a run or surf.
Yep.
Um, that's probably my main hobby, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife and I, we're actually about to move out of the house and knock it down and build. So that is taking all my time, and I feel it's about to take even more than all my time.
Oh, definitely.
Interesting. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I guess family duties first, yeah, and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Sounds good. So yeah, and Christina, how about you? What are you doing over the weekend?
Well, now that the rain's finally stopped, we had a camping trip planned a few weeks ago, so we're
Um,
actually gonna try it this weekend.
mm,
Go for camping. I've also got two kids, so it's just nice to get out and about and do something different over the weekend and make sure we connect with each other.
mm,
Yeah, so it
mm.
should be good.
Sounds great. So yeah, I guess camping is fun, right? Like get to stay overnight and next kind of time. I actually haven't tried camping before. I actually want to
Really?
explore. So yeah.
Well, it's quite different, I guess. We're still trying out the different areas. We like the more remote camping rather than the big
Mm,
parks,
mm,
where you could kind of still make a fire and roast some marshmallows and
yeah.
you can see the stars. Yeah,
Mm,
it's so nice to just get out and it's not that rush to do anything. You're just being, which is so nice.
interesting, interesting.
Yeah, you
Nice.
should give it a try.
For sure, definitely. I need to try it once in a while. And yeah, what do you like to do outside of work? Like, what's your hobbies and interests, Christina?
So I live near the beach. I love going. Unfortunately, I can't surf, but I love walking by the beach and just being outside, swimming and just being with the kids, going for a cycle, things like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Very.
Love summer, so I can't wait for it to come back.
Yeah, it will take a while. Yeah, now you've been in
Yeah,
maybe 6 months or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's getting cold now. I hate. I'm very
Yeah,
with the cold as well. I get
you
sick.
can feel it now, right? At night,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's getting quite chilly.
yeah. This morning, especially in the morning, like you just don't want to wake
Yeah.
up. Too cold.
No, exactly.
Yeah, cool. No worries. So it's good to know you guys. And next question is, let's start off with Nathan. Nathan, so why did you start Knose Insurance? Like, what's the story behind starting that business?
Yeah, well, I've always worked in finance investment, superannuation, insurance. And with the pet insurance at the time, lots of brands in the market, but it was all essentially one company behind it.
Yeah.
And the product, how do you put it, devolved. You could see it devolving over time. So putting in more sublimits
Yeah.
or rules that are advantageous to the insurer, not to the consumer,
Yeah.
making it all very confusing. And there was just an opportunity to provide a product that would really help people because they would understand it. So when something goes wrong with the pet, we're there to help financially and with that unexpected cost if it gets sick or injured. And we've just made it simple. If it's 80%, it's 80%. There's not a sublimit depending what condition you've got, etc. There's just an opportunity to provide something that people could really understand. I'll tell you, when we started, we had people ring up and say, "Where's the rest of your rules? Because you're hiding things." We go, "No, they are the rules." Like it's really simple. You should be able to understand it. And if it's $1,000 and it's 80% back, you can do the calculation. You don't need to check the rules of any other exclusions and sublimit and limits and things. It's 80% means 80%.
Interesting. And how long has Knose Insurance been running for now?
So 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, so we've been running pet insurance for 6 years.
Mm.
And yeah, it's just, well, Christina, I think you'd agree. It's every week it seems to get more exciting and more interesting because we can just do more things. We keep doing more things and more tech and more product improvements to really help consumers. And like we said before, it's actually more about the owners. Yes, it's pet insurance, but it's about the owner. It's about the owner going, I don't have to worry about the finances. I can just look after my pet and get it healthy again. So, although it sounds like we're supporting the pet, we're really supporting the owner so that they, on the financial side, so they don't have to worry about that.
Interesting. Yeah, this is actually my first time knowing about there's pet insurance. I know there's insurance for us like humans, right? But there's dog something new, which is very interesting. Like I was like, it's really cool. Like so, it's kind of like very similar to like say what we have in terms of like insurance for us as well, as in like Bupa and all those stuff like that.
Yeah, the health insurance. Yeah, it's similar. It looks similar, operates similar to some of them. And the way we work is you choose your annual limit, maybe $25,000.
Yeah.
And then you choose how much you get back. Let's say 70% or 80% or 90%. Technically it's general insurance. It's like insuring your house or your car. But it operates and looks a lot more like health insurance.
Interesting. And if you don't mind me asking, how much is like an insurance, like just out of curiosity?
Well, that depends. It depends on what's the likelihood that your pet will get sick or injured. And that depends on a few factors. But the big ones are the breed. And generally the smaller breeds are a little bit more robust. And if they do get sick or injured, they cost less because they're smaller. And then it's generally more expensive for the bigger breeds because they're more likely to get sick, more likely to get injured. And if they do, then the cost is higher. They're just bigger. The vet has to use more drugs. They have to be put under for longer. It takes longer, etc. So.
Interesting. Yeah, I actually heard about like when you go to the vet, like just like doing surgery or something like that, it costs a lot of money. So that's why you need that pet insurance, right?
Yeah, and you see like things like cruciate ligaments. Pets, especially again, the bigger animals, bigger legs, are more prone to a cruciate ligament injury, and that can be $5,000, even up to $10,000, depending where you get it done. And then if you've got insurance, maybe you get 80% back, depending what you've chosen.
Mm.
So again, just trying to. Some people ask, "Will I get value?" And the answer is always, hopefully not,
Yeah.
because you
You
don't
don't
want
want
your
your
pet
pet to
getting
get
sick.
sick.
But
Yeah.
if it does,
Yeah.
then we'll be there and we'll help you on the financial side so you can get your pet healthy.
Mm, interesting. Nice. And you mentioned that you guys work remotely. You guys don't have an office or anything like that? No.
No, so the whole business. So if you think of pet insurance, we want to hire vets and vet nurses to be on the phones and talking to people so they really understand and can help,
Yeah.
and also to assess claims. And that's very hard in one location, and we'll be competing against the vets and taking all the staff. So we started with the aim of being a remote workforce, and then COVID hit, so we were glad we made that decision because we didn't have to change anything. And we're still there. We're 100 people now, and I think it works really well. And we've got systems and processes in place that are slightly different to what you'd have in an office. So we have what we call huddles. Every day, every team has to get together for 15 minutes and have a chat, make sure it's social. It's sort of like a forced meeting next to the water cooler, and just things like that. We've got these systems and processes to make everyone feel like they're one business.
Interesting. Nice. I like this structure. And that's cool. Thanks for sharing, Nathan. And Christina, did you want to make any input? And so you're a community manager. So how long you been with this with Knose Insurance now?
It's been about a year now, so I'm quite, I guess, still new on the block, you could say so.
Yep.
But I've been part of Knose Pet Insurance since they started, so
Oh.
I've been following along in the journey. Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Yeah, thanks for that, sharing that. And yeah, it's good. Really good that you talked about your history and what you do behind it. And yeah, you guys are making an impact, which is good. And since I'm like, if you know what I do, I actually teach people on social skills, communication skills, and confidence. It seems like you both are like extroverts. You know how to socialize, you know how to talk, like that. The question for you is, what are some hints and tips you can share from your end to build better and positive relationships with other people? So I'll start with Nathan first, and then Christina.
Um, well, I'll start with one big tip,
Yeah.
and to build relationships with others, and that's to listen. Ask questions, ask about them, learn. You get to learn about them because people like talking about themselves.
Correct.
And all you need to do is ask about them, ask about them, ask about them, and they'll actually like you and think, oh, they're a great person. And you might not have told them anything about yourself. You've just asked them about them,
Yeah.
and they've enjoyed talking to you because they've got to tell them. So if you're an introvert and you don't like talking about yourself, that's a great way to safely interact with others by asking about them, and as I said, others like that because everyone likes talking about themselves.
Yeah.
So that would be my number one tip.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that. That's a very good one. I guess I was talking to a potential client today, and then she just kept like we did a role play, and then she keeps just asking me questions about me, that kind of stuff. So
Oh.
very interesting. She's like a shy introvert as well.
Well, can I give you another one? So just with some people in work environments, you have
Yeah.
big social events with work.
Yeah.
And not us because we're all in different states, but for some companies, and you're in office, and then you've got this event, and a lot of people dread those.
Yeah.
And I used to have a 2-minute rule. And going back to asking people questions,
Yeah.
I would walk around and I'd walk up to Christina and say, "How are you?" And I would remember something about you, ask you some questions.
Yeah.
So Christina could talk to me for 2 minutes, and I go, right, 2 minutes. Oh, there's Sam. I'm going to go and talk to Sam, ask him some questions. And you can just go around the room asking people just for 2 minutes, and you've socialized with all your or your colleagues,
Hmm.
and even if then you exited out the back, everyone thinks you were really involved and there. So it's called the 2-minute rule.
Oh, wow. Nice. I like that.
I like that tip. I'm gonna try it.
There you go.
Also means you don't get stuck in a conversation for too long.
Yeah, yeah. And again, it's about asking other people questions and you
Yeah.
learn, you find out about things and move on to the next one. And then everyone, you've seen most people and everyone thinks you were life of the party, but
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
only there an hour and then you disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sounds great. Thanks for sharing, Nathan. That's two very important tips. And Christina, do you have any input?
So I guess it kind of follows on what Nathan said,
Yeah.
is to be part of someone's life.
Yeah.
So, once you've established that you are interested to know who they are, what do they do, um, to then, I guess, stay involved. It's very easy. People say, it's hard to build relationships, and it is. It's because it takes time. You have to be genuinely interested, learn about them, what's important to them, do they like going for a walk, inviting them to go for a walk, just to, I guess sometimes you have to go the extra mile to build a relationship. Like if your partner really values time together, do time together, or they value a lovely meal, it's making that meal and showing them that you care. And that's all just building on a relationship in that way.
Interesting. Yeah, wow. I like that as well. So I guess you have to be interested in the other person, right? And then give them their
Yeah.
attention, that kind of stuff. So really cool. No worries. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. And the last question is, we're about to end. How do we find out, how can the viewers find out more about your business? Knose Insurance, do you have a website? Are you on social media? Did Nathan or Christina want to share about that?
I don't know if you heard that. My dog just barked in the background.
Oh, we couldn't.
No, no. Okay.
He
So
wanted to give you the
yes,
website address.
yes, and knose.com.au.
Mm.
That's the easiest way. Are there any others that people should look at, Christina?
So we're on all the social channels now, and we're just at Knose Pet Insurance. So
Mm.
easy to find. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok,
Mm.
Instagram, and Facebook.
Mm.
And we also share a lot of our events. So you can also jump on there to go see our recap of the Positive Steps event,
Mhm.
which you'll see was lots of fun. So definitely go check out our channel and yeah, tell us what you
What's
think.
if there's Mandarin speakers, Sam, then is it Red Book or
Oh,
Yes, we're
yeah.
also on Redbook.
Oh,
That's
you're on
right.
Red
And
as well.
WeChat.
Oh, wow, wow. You're tapping
Yeah.
into the Chinese market,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're very
yeah?
involved, which is
So
actually amazing. Yeah.
yeah, so our uh, finance manager, she's actually a qualified translator,
Yep. Okay.
and she helped us start on Red Book, and then and we've actually got 2 Mandarin speakers in our contact center
Oh.
as well. So for
Mm.
those that English is a second language, there's someone to talk to.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, actually, I think I heard about you guys in Red Book as well. So I think
Oh,
okay.
brilliant.
So you're already getting your message out there. So it's good
Great.
working.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, I guess a lot of Chinese people, like I'm Chinese myself, a lot of Chinese like to have pets as well. So there's
They
a very big
do.
market of
Yeah,
it. Yeah. And then they're willing to spend insurance, pay insurance if like yeah, go the extra mile as well if there's anything.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so yeah, did you guys this is pretty much the end of the podcast. Did you guys have any questions?
No, it was lovely to chat to you, Sam. Thank
Yep.
you so much for inviting us.
No worries. Yeah, thanks for your time, Nathan and Christina. I know your time's precious. It's Friday and it's almost finished work, right? And then
Yes,
it's time to have some rest and recharge for Monday, that kind of stuff. So yeah, so this draws to a close. So viewers, if you need pet insurance, you know who to look out for. Knose Insurance, very good. If you want to connect with them, have a look at the website and connect them on social media, feel free to. Later on, I'll put this on YouTube and I'll put the social media account tags and things like that, so you can connect further with them. So Nathan and Christina, it's very nice to connect with you guys, and I learned a lot about pet insurance now, and a bit about you guys as well. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the very soon, and thanks for joining the podcast.
Thanks, Sam. I really enjoyed it, especially getting to talk about not just pet insurance, but about mental health as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thanks a lot, you both.
Thank you so much, Sam. It was great chatting to you, and thank you to all the viewers out there.
Yep, no worries. Let me just stop that. Thank you. Okay, and then recording done.